The definition for seismic is of enormous proportions or effects. The word is used deliberately here. The first is just begin the conversation. Prayer is a conversation that can lead anywhere. Never underestimate how important it is to begin the conversation. This is true with friends, colleagues, brothers, sisters, your spouse, children, and of course God. This requires making the journey from head to heart. To turn from a thinking type of prayer to a relational style of prayer. Learning to pray from the heart. The second. Ask God what He wants. Most of our prayers consist of asking God for our wants, needs, and hopes. In this second shift, we ask the big question, God, what do you think I should do? Here we open ourselves to the wisdom of God. Now we are asking for advice, direction, inspiration, and guidance. Now we are opening ourselves to His will. As we mature spiritually, we realize to ask for anything other than the will of God is foolish and futile. Here we adopt a spiritual curiosity. This leads to a transformation of the way we see ourselves, other people, creation, society, and God Himself. Getting what we want doesn't make us happy. We have experienced that. The wise seek the will of God. The third. Give yourself to prayer. Here we stop doing our prayer and giving ourselves to prayer. Here we are showing and letting God do what He wants during our time of prayer. Letting go of expectations and agendas. Here we surrender to the experience that God is working in us even when it feels like we are not accomplishing anything. Here we can enjoy some carefree timelessness with God. We must give up the need to focus on doing and accomplishing. We must now focus on being. In reality, this is one of the most significant changes that can take place in our souls. The fourth. Transform everything into prayer. Prayer is a way of life that awakens our spiritual senses and makes us aware of God at our side throughout the day. Now we are continually in His presence. This shift occurs when we realize that every activity can be transformed into prayer when we offer it to God. Offer up the next task for a friend that is suffering. The next task for those suffering a disaster, flood, fire, unemployment, eviction. Offer each task, one at a time, to God as a prayer for a special intention, and do so with love. The fifth. Make yourself available. This is about making ourselves totally available to God. The joy we experience is proportional to how available we make ourselves to God. This is about surrendering yourself totally to God. It is about surrendering ourselves, our plan, and our lives to God. Here we are allowing God to transform us in our lives. The sixth. Just keep showing up. This is the most significant of all. Never quit coming, praying, reading, transforming, growing in your spiritual life. Your awareness of God and His plan for your life. Remember that God is continually designing us for accomplishment, engineering us for success, endowing us with the seeds of greatness, and empowering us with the Holy Spirit to achieve what He has sent us here to achieve. Leave a reply.